Arian, great to see you, man. Welcome to Popternative.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
I cannot even imagine what you're feeling right now where you're able to talk about this stuff. You're able to talk about it. Welcome to Derry. Like, it's a long time coming, right?
Yes, for sure.
Take me through kind of the early stages, because audition processes, depending on the roles, and like this, the scale of this is massive, right? It's like Welcome to Derry, and everything HBO. Like, do you know what the project you're auditioning for is? Do you audition for a lot of characters? Like, what's that like for you?
So before I auditioned, I had no idea who Stephen King was. Like, I didn't know there was a 1990s show. There was a book. I just thought it was the two movies, and that's it. So I never watched anything related to Pennywise until we actually got to Canada with all the kids. We met up, once we got to know each other, we went to the movie theater and we put on It 1, and then It 2. I watched it here at home with my family, so it was fun.
And, when did it start to kind of officially kind of sink in that you were going to be part of that world? Was it when you actually started getting there on first day? Was it a week in? Because there's also like the school scenes, then there's the sewer scenes. But like, when did it start sinking in? Like, wow, I'm part of this world.
So it was actually one of the very first days we had a photo shoot with all the kids and just seeing like the lights and the studios. I'm like, wow, there's no shot that I'm gonna be a part of this. Like it was.
Your character Rich is, we really start to kind of, meet him in like episode 3. And I find it very interesting as well because this is a great guy. He has a lot of confidence, but at the same time trying to figure things out. Like, did that read like that a little bit, where he was confident, but at the same time he wasn't confident?
Yeah, for sure. Andy, the thing about Andy is that he likes to leave the kids confusing. So he'll tell you a ton of stuff and like, erase that, do this. And you're like, okay, sure, action. And then you're like, okay. And then you do the scene and it was perfect. But yeah, for sure. And in real life as well. Like, I got there, I'm like, okay, well, we're gonna meet some kids and then we're gonna shoot scenes. But then
Mhm.
that's like nothing what I thought about. It was a
Yeah.
whole different process.
Now, by the time the interview, like, I mean, this interview will come out when it comes out based on what we talk about. But like, here's the thing, like, episode 1 has aired, people have seen it, right? And there's some big kind of reveals and everything that, your character is not really kind of involved with that storyline. But when do you find out about that as like Arian Cartaya? Like, when do you find out about what's gonna go on in episode 1? Because that's not like, you're not in that episode, so there's a chance maybe you're not even getting that script.
Yeah, so they actually gave us the whole script, but I literally just studied my scenes.
Yeah.
So I didn't read anything else. I wanted everything to be a surprise. And I saw the first episode when it aired, and I realized at that moment that Hank is going to Shawshank because of the theater. And it's like, wow, I feel like they've told me this before, but like I'm just now realizing it. So that definitely happened with other things as well, other scenes in the episode. So it was
Absolutely.
really fascinating.
I feel like yourself and all your other cast members are in a very unique casting situation when it's officially when you get the call from your team, right? Like, you're part of it. Welcome to Derry. I feel like it's very interesting and unique because, like, it's familiar territory and unfamiliar territory at the same time, right? We know about this world, but we don't know what we're gonna see, and Stephen King and everything. Did you think about that at all? That it was kind of a unique situation where you knew what was going on, but at the same time you don't know what's going on?
Yeah, for sure. So we got the script and I just knew what was going on in the scene and my lines.
Yeah.
But until we actually got to Canada and our acting coach, he explained everything behind the scene, everything behind the It franchise. Then we're like, oh, so that's what's going on.
Mhm.
And yeah, a lot of information that was new to us.
Are you prepared for the theories? Because they've already started. You know what I mean? And when they start to meet your character, there's gonna be a lot of theories. Are you prepared to hear about these theories, or are you gonna try to block it out a little bit?
Yeah, so I use TikTok on my phone, and just seeing all the theories, not of me, like of just based off episode one, like
I'll just. There's like 30 theories based on episode one, man.
yeah, and they're like, this is what's gonna happen next. And if you want to know anything more, let me know down in the comments. And I'm like, you're completely wrong.
Mhm.
So
Absolutely. I would like
yeah.
to ask you about an activity that you partaked in on filming the show, and it's bike riding. I would like to talk to you about bike riding. And are you an avid bike rider? Was there like a certain and there's like some intense bike riding at some point, in certain episodes, and I'm like what was that like filming all that stuff, so to speak?
So filming all that was insane. Like it was surreal. It was fun. And funny story, during COVID in 2020, me and my mom, since I had virtual school, I got off of school, did all my homework, and me and my mom, we would ride like 6 to 12 miles a day in bikes. And also like coming back to that nostalgia was surreal as well. And also we had stunt coaches, and those stunt coaches were they definitely taught us a lot on bike riding, and especially bike riding in the 60s.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
At some point, it was announced that in Welcome to Derry, Bill Skarsgård would be reprising his role as Pennywise in the series, right? And then I'm sure when you find out about that, like, are you talking to your, family and friends and cast members of like, oh my god, like, are we gonna be able to see Pennywise? Like, what is it gonna be like? Like, what's that like when you find out about like the possibility of like your character going face to face with Pennywise the Clown?
Yeah, it was insane. It was terrifying as well. He's super intimidating. His height, he's like 6'5".
Mhm.
So just based off that, it's insane. And before the scenes, he would like twitch and voice and laugh and do all that stuff. And his smile is super creepy. And it was just surreal.
I feel like your answer to this is going to be no, but I'm wondering if it could be like a no, but, or like no, but maybe, you know what I mean? Like, because you
Yeah.
said like when you get the scripts, you're focusing on your stuff, right? And you're like in the zone as an actor, but like people are losing their minds on It Welcome to Derry. And only episode one's come out, and there's a lot of crazy things to happen, and people are like dialed in, right? Like they're watching it, they have theories, right? Are you ever conscious of the audience member watching It Welcome to Derry while you're making it at all? Or is that something that happens a little bit after you wrap, so to speak?
Yeah, I feel like it was like after
Okay.
wrapped
Okay.
that wow, we just did this and it's gonna be announced to the public
Mhm.
in 6 months.
Mhm.
So it was definitely, it hit us. Well, it hit me at
Mhm.
least
Mhm.
right after we cut. So
Absolutely. Were there any conversations with, Andy or Barbara or like everyone on set about like how scary some of it was gonna be, like scenes wise? Like, was there any like preparation or like chats with like, okay, guys, like it's gonna get pretty crazy in here. Like you might get scared. Like, was there any of that at all? Because sometimes you don't know. Sometimes it's like it's effects afterwards, right? Like you might do a scene, it might not have been scary, but like were there any there's some scenes that I can imagine were terrifying for you to film, 100%.
oh yeah, there were a lot of emotional scenes as well that we kind of had to like have our back on. And Mr. Ben definitely played a very big part on backing us up on that, and Andy and Barbara and all of those people.
Mhm.
Uh, One of the terrifying scenes was definitely the cemetery. Um, it was insane. Like 2 in the morning in a cemetery. Like just thinking about that, it's terrifying. And also in the school,
Mhm.
it was an abandoned, broken school, and we would just like have lunch for 5 minutes and then go explore, and it was terrifying.
Well, the cemetery is also where where your character really shines too. If you think about it, like that's your time. Did it feel like that with that scene? Because there's obviously down the road other scenes, but that's like your first scene where it's like that. This is it. Like this is your scene. I feel like, in my opinion, did it feel like that with that scene?
Yes, 100%. Just with that prayer and everything revolves around me. Like everything is asked, and it was just amazing to film that scene, especially at 1:30 in the morning.
Absolutely. Well, you know what? Episodes are coming out of it. Welcome to Derry on HBO Max, and I can't wait for people to check it out. You were so good in this, man. Congratulations. All the best. Thank you so much for your time, man. It was great chatting with you.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah, your Instagram account is just your name if people want to keep up to date with everything. You're all finally able to post BTS and cool things week to week, so they got to check that out. This has been Popturnitive, youtube.com/Popturnitive for previous episodes. Until next time, this is Arian and PD Beats signing off.
Thank you for tuning in to Popturnitive. Make sure to check out our past episodes of Popturnitive on YouTube.
This has been an Autograph Communications production.